Okay. I've never listened to Deftones. I'm excited. Change in the House of Flies. Looks like they could use a maid if that's a hotel room. I'm sorry. First of all, not how I expected this to sound. Kind of rips. Second of all, I watched you change into a fly. Come on. Man, I hate flies.
I took you home. Set you on the glass. I pulled off your wings. Then I left. I watched it change in you. It's like you never had wings. Now you feel so alive. I watched you change. It's like you never
I
had wings.
Let's go. Okay, here's the thing though. I feel like I'm thinking of this in context of a relationship. Maybe that's not the vibe, but none of this sounds good. It sounds like this person watched the other person change, not for the better, but it also seems like they feel responsible for that change. Like, I took you home, set you on the glass, like I caged you, and I pulled off your wings, and then I laughed. Like, they don't really sound like the good guy in this story. It's almost like they caused the negative change. And even looking at the girls in the music video, they are like, they aren't flying. Like, they seem very unwell under the influence. And so it seems like this song is in some way from the perspective of this guy who is in a relationship, friendship, whatever, and watch the other person change, but feels responsible for the negative change that they're seeing in the other person. I'm sorry, what is it about pig masks that everyone loves? Like, Deftones maybe started it, I don't know, but like Ren always has a pig mask too. It's interesting to me.
Look at the cross. Then I look away.
There's definitely a case to be made that this is about like drugs. I don't think that's the case I'm gonna make. It might be, but
Blow me away. I watched it
Cool. Okay. How are we going to make this helpful for your mental health? I need a second to think about this. I'm not entirely sure how the Fly song and Cutting Off the Wings is going to do the trick for the healing, but I know there's a way. So let me just think for a second.
1 hour later. 2 hours later.
Change into a fly.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Okay, you guys, I've got it. I've got it. I think when most people listen to this song, they think about it from the perspective of the person watching someone else change and being the cause from that. Like a toxic relationship, it's like the bad guy in the relationship, like the abuser in the relationship. But I want us to think about this song from the perspective of the fly, because I imagine that a lot of us have had that experience. We're in a relationship with someone, we are in a friendship with someone where we are no longer who we used to be. We are not free. We cannot fly. We feel trapped. We have lost key pieces of ourselves, of our identity. And that is a really scary place to be. And also, often when we look back on that time, we're like, oh my gosh, how could I not see that this was a horrible relationship for me to be in? How could I not get out of this relationship? And we blame ourselves. And the fly blames itself for becoming trapped in this relationship, in the glass, getting its wings cut off. But here's the thing. I actually think this song is a gift to the fly. Here's why. Garrett Russell actually taught me this, and I use it now anytime that there's a fly in my house. Sorry, anyone who says I shouldn't kill flies. Please forgive me. But flies, if there's a fly here and you go to smack it like this, ow, it actually sees it's coming because the movement is so fast, right, that it's like jarring. But when you go like this and you move really slowly towards it, and then you grab it, and you trap it, it doesn't see it coming. And so that's how you trap a fly. And it's the same way with abusive relationships. A toxic relationship started off completely toxic with no redeemable qualities. We would quickly leap because we see it right away. It's coming. It's like, oh, bam, ooh. But in reality, we're like the fly. It's slow, gradual changes that start to get worse and worse and worse. And by the time we realize how bad it is, often we're in a place where we're trapped. We've lost a lot of our identity and our wings feel like they've been cut off. And so this song is a reminder that if you are the fly in a relationship, to give yourself grace, to remember that change happens slowly. When you listen to this song, I want you to change the blame. If you are a survivor, I want you to shift the blame back to the perpetrator. Actually, in the way this song was written, it sounds like the bad guy in this relationship is actually taking accountability for being the bad guy. I want you to hear this song, remember that it was a gradual, and shift the blame back to that person as well. That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. It's not your fault. Okay? And if you are someone who has experienced abuse, toxicity in a relationship and a friendship, please share in the comments by tagging out HeartSupport and we will encourage you. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We love you. And if you want to help people on their healing journey, we want you to do that with us. And all you have to do to get started is click the link below to become a volunteer. We'll train you and you can help other people on their journey to positive change. Okay.